And we are back, family. We are back. We are back. I hope y'all are well. I hope y'all are well. Hey, y'all. Hey, wellness community. Okay, second live in one day, as promised. Back to back, back to back. As promised, I told y'all I was coming back to 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 have a conversation, huh? I told y'all I wanted to share, how we could utilize our energy, our divine, sacred energy to manifest. Hmm. On our previous live right before this, we talked about quantum jumping. And when I discussed quantum jumping, I was talking about how, you have to be able to channel and tap in to energy. You have to be intentional and be focused. And you have to practice certain rituals to tap into your energy, okay, and be able to quantum jump. One of those rituals is what we call sex magic, okay? That's one of the rituals. And I just got to be real about it, y'all. Let me tell you something. When we talk about this topic of sex magic, this thing is real. This is a serious ritual. This is a sacred ritual, huh? And it's powerful. It's heavy. It's strong. Okay? So let's put our grown folks hat on. Okay, if you ain't grown, this ain't for you. Huh? This ain't for you. You ain't ready for this one. Okay, if you ain't grown, this ain't for you. This is for the grown folk. Now, I'm gonna give you five. Let me clarify my intention in case you don't know. My intention is to share with you 5 easy steps to practice sex magic. 5 easy steps to use your sexual energy to manifest any and everything that you desire. Okay? We're going to do this in 5 easy steps. Now, I want to be clear that this could be done with a partner, multiple partners. I don't know what you look. I don't know what you came to do. Okay, I don't know what you do. Huh? It could be done with a partner, it could be done with multiple partners, or it could be done solo. Hmm? Ideally, solo practice is a great way to start. Then, you and if you have a partner, you and your partner or partners practice solo and master this solo and then bring it together and do it as a collective. Of course, I gotta stop bringing up gospel references, huh? Because the first thing I was gonna say was, of course, when two or more are gathered, he's in the midst. Okay, when two or more are gathered, the energy is in the midst, huh? Okay, the energy is powerful when two or more are gathered. Hmm? But practice solo first so that you can just for sure that you are able to do this. You know for sure that you are able to follow these steps and practice this as an individual. Hmm. And then y'all come together and y'all master it as a collective. Okay? Because listen, okay, in the midst, huh? In the midst, two or more gathered. Okay. Now, y'all, let me tell you something. To get this started, before you even get to step one, to get this started, you got to set your vibe. Okay, set your vibe. What music, what sounds, what lighting, what smells, scents help you get in alignment, get in the vibration. It's so crazy because you said 111 in the chat and I looked up and I see 122, which is divine numerology as well. Okay, master manifestation. Come on and check. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. But yes, you have to set your vibe. You have to set your vibe. Clutch your pearls. Clutch your pearls. Okay. Because we getting into it. When I say set your vibe, I advise that, you get you some colorful lighting, get you some LED lights. Okay. What colors? Are you giving a little red light special? Huh? Take a good look at it. Look at it now. Mm-mm-mm. It might be the last time you Have a go round. Okay, are you giving a little red light special energy? You know, is your lighting red? Is it blue? Are you doing a deep purple? Connecting to that blue energy. We're gonna get into that later. Okay, but is it blue? What's your vibe? What's your sight? What's your vision? Make sure that you're wearing something that feels good against your body. Okay, you got on your silk, huh? You got on your good lotion and you're nice and moisturized and you feel good. You want to make sure that you feel good. Hmm. What's the scent in the room? What kind of scent are you utilizing? Huh? You got you some rose. What's in your diffuser? What incense? You got some rose. You may have a little palo. Huh? You got some lavender going. You got some lemon. What kind of scents do you have going? Okay. And then what's the sounds? What's the music? Huh? Get the music right. Get the vibe right. What you got you a little Jodeci every freaking night and every freaking day. I wanna freak you, baby, in every freaking way. What kind of what sounds you got going? Okay, get your music right. Then let's start practicing our steps. And we're gonna make this quick, family. I don't plan to be before you long. Okay, I'm gonna explain this. I might take a few questions at the end, and that's it. So let's vision this now. Your vibe is set. You got your music going. You got your colors. You got your sound. You got everything. Now, step one to utilizing our sexual energy to manifest. You have to decide what it is that you want. What do you want? What are you desiring to manifest? Are you manifesting abundance energy? Are you manifesting peace energy? Are you manifesting joy energy? And what does that look like for you? What is it that you want? And what does it look like? So, step one is to decide what are you desiring to manifest? And what does that look like for you? Okay, that's step one. Step two, connect. Connect. Now, what are you connecting to? This is when we unpack the power of sexual energy. You are connecting to your sacral chakra area. Your sacral chakra is your chakra that is encompassing of that divine feminine energy. It holds our creative, sensual, sexual energy in our sacral chakra. It's a combination of all of that. Okay. Your sacral chakra sits in what is also known as your womb area. If you are a womb carrier, it sits in the space right below your belly button, above your thighs. This is also known as the groin area. Your groin is between your belly and your thighs. So the groin area is also the connection between your sacral and your root. So you want to focus your energy in that area, connect with your sacral chakra. Now, I got to be clear about this, and this is all in full alignment. Let's talk about this. Your sacral chakra is your divine feminine energy. This is the area where Yemoja dwells, the Orisha Yemoja. Okay, creativity, nurturing, sexuality, sensuality, the womb area, the womb space. Yemoja is over the womb energy. Okay. So that's why earlier when I was like, what color is your lighting? Because the blue lighting is also Yemoja. So if we having a little bit of Orisha talk, okay, and we talking about connecting to our sacral, and you vision this. Imagine yourself immersed in blue lighting. You're surrounded by deep blue lighting. You're connecting with your sacral. You got some ocean sounds on. Your moja is over the ocean, and you're deepening that connection with your sacral chakra. You should be laid back or whatever position is comfortable for you. And you are visioning yourself connecting with your sacral chakra. You are visioning your sacral chakra getting bright and beautiful. It is covering you. That color, that energy is covering you. It is expanding from your crown to your feet. You are connected. You feel it. You are sitting in your creative, divine, sacred, sacral energy. Okay. So, in a sense, This is like a meditation almost, right? You should almost get to the point where you are entranced in this energy. I advise that you place your hand, one hand, okay, or both, but place your hand over that area. Now, again, this can be practiced solo or in partnership, solo or in partnership. And again, vision this surrounded by blue lighting. You got your ocean sounds or whatever sounds feel good for you. You got the room smells like rose. Okay, the room smells like rose. You got whatever scent you desire going. You are laid back, you are relaxed, and you are practicing breath work. And you are visioning yourself connecting to your sacral. You place your hand, one hand over your sacral, and you vision your sacral. It's beautiful, it's bright, deep ocean blue. You vision it swirling, swirling. All that energy is swirling. It's beautiful. It's amazing. It feels good. It feels light. It feels sexy. It feels creative. It feels abundant. You feel that. You see that. Okay. Now, your partner is doing whatever they need to do. Okay. You know Diddy got to make an appearance, huh? He over here chewing on a string from my shirt. Okay. This is my dress, whatever this is. He got to make an appearance, huh? But yes, your partner or you, one hand is on your sacral. The other hand, if it's a solo thing, the other hand moves down to your pleasure zone. Okay, whatever you, whatever. I don't know what organ you have, but if it's a woman, one hand should be on the clitoris, huh? If you have a penis, the other hand, the one hand is on your wand. Okay, I'm trying to use language that won't get me banned. Okay, I don't know any. Your pleasure zone, your pleasure center. So one hand on your sacral, the other hand is on your pleasure center. Okay, and even if your partner is pleasuring you, you can still place your hand on your pleasure center. Okay, and you are just connecting. Envision yourself moving that energy down. You're moving that energy from your sacral all through your pleasure center. Okay, and allow yourself to enjoy the pleasure because that moves us to step 3. So, step 1, decide what it is that you want to manifest. Decide the vision. What is the vision? What does that look like? Step 2, you are connecting with your sacral chakra. You are connecting with that sensual, sexual, creative, Yemoja energy. Okay. Step 3, we are elevating our sexual energy. We are elevating our pleasure. You want to elevate that energy by focusing on your sacral and vision it expanding all throughout your body. And as your pleasure increases, your sacral energy increases as well. And this is how we elevate our sexual energy. See, the power of sexual energy is it's an elevated vibration. Okay. So think about the idea of the explosion. Okay. The elevated energy explosion that we feel and experience with an orgasm. The higher you go in sexual energy, the more open your spiritual portal is, the more you are better able to elevate your vibration and connect with the higher energy level. Okay. So that's the power of connecting and enhancing and elevating that sexual energy in association with that sacral chakra energy. Okay. Now, you elevate your pleasure. How you elevate your pleasure? I don't know if you're doing this in partnership. I don't know if you are doing this with multiple partners. If you're doing this solo, I don't know what you're doing. Okay, but whatever you have to do, just focus on elevating that pleasure. I really want you to vision that sacral energy covering you from root to crown, crown to root. It is covering you. Vision yourself elevating to the next level. Vision yourself almost in a sense floating. Okay, you are elevating. It's almost like an out of body experience. Okay, almost like an out of body experience. You are visioning yourself elevating to the next energy level. Now, as the pleasure is increasing, as your sacral chakra is expanding and is covering you from crown to roots, I want you to move to step 4. So now, go with me in a vision. You are climaxing in pleasure. Your sacral energy is elevated. You are elevated. Now your portal is open. I want you to attach your vision, attach your manifestation to this elevated open energy portal that you are now in. Vision yourself. Okay, this is occurring. You are in the midst of your peak sexual energy. You are open. You are floating. Your energy is elevated. Now, I want you to carry yourself, transport yourself into your vision. You will vision that energy, that pleasure being in the center of whatever your vision is. So, if you are manifesting an energy of peace and your vision of peace is you in the middle of an open area of land surrounded by lavender, sunbathing and meditating, I want you to now place yourself there. Attach your manifestation vision to your pleasure, your sexual energy, that sacred, sacral energy. Attach them together and carry that energy into your vision. Place yourself there. If you are manifesting abundance, carry that pleasure energy, that sacred energy into whatever your vision of abundance is. Are you now sitting in a house? Are you in your dream car? Are you in your dream career? Whatever it is that you are visioning, whatever it is that you desire to manifest, attach that. Okay, so step 1, we've decided. Step 2, we've connected to our sacral. Step 3, we've elevated our pleasure. Step 4, we have now attached our pleasure, our sexual, sacred, sacral energy to our manifestation vision. They have now become one. Okay, now step 5, family, I need you to release. Release. Allow yourself to orgasm. And even if you don't, because I do understand that some folks, okay, don't orgasm, but I want to tell y'all this is a great way to orgasm. When you enhance that sacral chakra energy, when you enhance that connection, this leads to orgasm. L- l- Ladies, okay, listen to me. Y'all, we about to get into it, huh? I don't know if there are any squirters out here who's watching this. Even if you are not a squirter, hmm, there is a chance, a possibility, a potential, a high potential that you might experience fluid releasing as well when you get to step 5. Because let me explain what happens, huh? When you attach peak pleasure, and let me tell y'all, expanding that sacral chakra, your sacral is where you hold sensuality and sexuality. When you expand that sacral chakra, hmm, and you allow that energy to cover your entire being, you release control of the physical body and you allow that energy to take over your entire body. You release all control. You allow yourself to be free from any constraints. And you are now at the will of pleasure. Hmm. New heights, new levels shall be achieved. Okay. So, and let me tell you, especially if you have one hand on that sacral area, because see the key is now I'm giving y'all a whole nother little workshop right here. A key little oomph to squirting, okay, a key little step to squirting, and this also works with any type of orgasm, but a key to enhancing an orgasm is pressing down on that sacral chakra area. So I told y'all from the beginning, there should be one hand over your sacral. When you get to step 5, which is the release part, press that hand down on your sacral, so you are now at peak pleasure. Okay, you are a peak spiritual open portal pleasure energy, huh? Press that hand down. And this is great if you have a partner who's also in tune and who's also aware of this, and they can see the signs in your body that you are at peak energy, they can do the pressing for you. Okay, but this helps you to release that energy, to flow, elevate in that energy, and anything else that may be released shall be released at that time. Okay. But step 5 is to release. And what you are releasing is all of the energy associated with your sexual, sacral, sacred energy, and the energy of your manifestation that you have now attached that to, and you are just releasing control. You are allowing yourself to dwell in this elevated energy level. Just dwell in the ambiance. Just dwell in the peace. Just dwell in the joy. Just dwell in the abundance. This entire time, you are keeping the vision going. You are never leaving the vision. Eyes closed. You're in step 4. You are at peak pleasure. You have now attached your manifestation vision to your pleasure, to your sacred sexual energy, and just literally vision yourself floating in that energy. And as you are releasing, you are just allowing yourself to dwell there, to sit there. You're sitting in the vision. You are feeling it, feeling the energy, feeling the vibration. And as you continue to release, and as after you release, you rest. Never leave the vision. Just dwell. This is in a sense a part of uh, leading into the idea of aftercare. Okay, so if you practice wellness centered sexual pleasure, there's an aftercare process, right? This is the part of the aftercare where you, if this is solo or with a partner, y'all are just resting in this. Y'all are not moving. There is nothing. It's just resting. So you release and you are resting, dwelling in the ambiance of the energy. Okay. And as you begin to relax, as you begin to return to your body, breathe, just breathe and enjoy it. No words need to be spoken, nothing needs to be said. If you don't feel led, just breathe and enjoy it. Okay? Breathe and enjoy it. And those are your 5 steps. So let's review real quick. Step 1, decide what you want to manifest. Step 2, connect with your sacral chakra. Step 3, elevate your sexual energy, elevate your pleasure. Step 4, attach your manifestation vision to your elevated connection, your elevated sexual energy. Step 5, release and dwell in the ambiance. Dwell in the ambiance. Those are your 5 steps. Easy steps to practice sex magic. And again, this can be done solo. It can be done with a partner or multiple partners. Ideally, if you're doing it with a partner, they're on the same vibe that you are on. But I also want to be clear, you don't need them to be on the same vibe that you are on. Ideally, it would be better, especially if y'all are trying to manifest things as a collective, like you're in a relationship and y'all are trying to, manifest things together as a couple or multiple partners, ideally it would be great for everybody to be on the same page, but you don't need them to be on the same page. All you need for this is you. All you need is your intention, your envision, your vision, your desire, and your understanding. That's really all you need. Okay. You don't need them. Now, if they're willing to assist, even if they don't believe in sex magic, whatever, if they're willing to assist in the pleasure, cool. In the pleasure, including whatever they're doing, along with the pressing on your sacral, when it's time to release. If they're willing to assist, cool. You could just even if they don't consent. We want consent. We want consent. But if you're giving instruction while y'all are engaging, okay, hopefully you're with a partner that you feel comfortable giving instruction to, and say that you are at your peak pleasure. You have attached, you are at step 4, you're ready to release. You can just say, press right here, put your hand right here, and let them guide them to the sacral and tell them to press on it for you. Okay. But ideally, you would want a partner who's okay with this. They're in tune with this. Y'all can communicate this, move through the steps together. Y'all can even verbalize and talk about it together. Okay. As y'all are engaging. Ideally, you want somebody that you could fully enjoy the experience with, who's in the same understanding as you, with the same intention. But even if they ain't, you could still get this done. Also, you can do this solo. Okay, so get your rolls, use your hands, whatever you got. Okay, but you can do this. Remember, sexual energy is very powerful energy. Okay, especially when you are at peak pleasure and you are at an elevated vibration, you are an open portal. All you have to do is attach your manifestation, attach your vision to this open portal, to this peak pleasure, to this elevated vibration, this elevated energy. And that is your sex magic. And you can manifest whatever it is that you desire doing this. Okay. You can. It works. Okay. I love y'all, family. That's it. I told y'all this one was going to be quick, huh? If you haven't watched my video on quantum jumping, go back and watch this. I'm going to answer a couple questions. I see we have one here. Mystic Lotus said, can this vision cause you to disconnect from your partner if you get too lost in the sauce? Absolutely. Absolutely. Let me tell you something. You will forget that they're there. Okay. You will forget that they're there. And if they're engaging with you and if they're practicing the sex magic with you, they will forget that you're there. Y'all are both at peak pleasure. Okay. Y'all are both floating. Y'all are both having this amazing orgasmic experience. Y'all will forget that the other person is present. Okay. So yeah, but you'll return to your body and you'll remember them. They'll be all right. Okay, this is your magic. Huh? This ain't about them. What if you're trying to manifest a breakup? Can this still help? Now, come on now. Now you may need to make that a solo one. Okay. You trying to manifest a breakup with the person and you practicing the sex magic. Now, this I will say though, you can break a bond through sex magic. You can break a bond through sex magic, but you would have to vision that bond with them breaking. The only thing is, to each their own. But remember that the key to sex magic is that you have to be at peak pleasure. So if you are not connected with this person, I don't know, maybe they got good, and you just don't like them as a person. But if you are connected with that person, then if you don't feel connected with that person, then how are you able to enjoy the good? I don't know. I'm not a casual sex person, so I'm pretty sure there's people who could do it. I just can't do it. I can't do it. But I guess that's a part of casual sex, right? Like if you have casual sex with somebody, you may not like them as a person. They just got good, they just got good sex and you just enjoy that. I don't know. Okay. But yes, that would be my only concern is how are they going to be able to bring you to peak pleasure if you don't like them like that, and you're trying to end it with them. But I guess if you could just disconnect, then, Now, this is a good question. China said, can you do this, do any of this on your monthly? Yes, you can. And it will make it more powerful. It will make it stronger. But again, I advise that be a solo thing because then we get into binding, right? So if you are on your monthly, if there's a little blood involved, okay, and at that point we practicing blood magic here. You know what I'm saying? So if you're doing that with a person, if you are on your monthly and you are engaging with a person on your monthly, that is a binding ritual. Okay, so you practicing sex magic and a binding ritual at the same time, and then they are now bound to your manifestation. They are bound to your vision. Okay, so that's what you'll have to ask yourself. Okay, do you want this person to not only be bound to you, but also bound to your vision? Now, if this is your husband or wife or your partner, sure, do what y'all do. Do what y'all do. If this is, a partner, okay. But listen, okay, it's that's a serious thing. That's a whole nother video, Ashley. Okay, that's a whole nother video. How do you reverse a binding rituals? That's a whole nother video. And it's not just gonna be a cord cutting ceremony, okay? Because the thing is, and this is the we get into a whole nother topic here, okay? I'll have to do a separate video on blood magic. But the thing with blood magic is, honey, blood in, blood out. Blood in, blood out. So it takes a whole nother, it's a lot to break a binding ritual, especially one that was done through blood. Okay, so that's not something that we play with. Okay, let me go back and see if I missed any questions. All right. Yes, release peak pleasure. Release peak pleasure. Okay, and I don't know what y'all are into, but ideally, if you are doing this with a partner and y'all are manifesting something as a collective, you could take in their release, or y'all could take in each other's release. Okay, and that would also enhance the enhancements. That would enhance the enhancements. Take in the release. Okay. Hold on one second. So porn is not recommended during. Oh, Sue Cat. Hey, Sue. So porn is not recommended during sexual manifesting because it would affect the visualization, right? Yes. Yes. Porn is not recommended. It's not recommended because it would that's, I'm not, trust and believe. I am pro porn, okay? Trust and believe. I am pro porn. However, if you are practicing sex magic and your focus is on the porn, or your focus is shifted, then it's not necessarily sex magic. Your focus needs to be all internal and all about you. Now, if you are at step 2, okay, and think about that now. With step 2 is to connect to the sacral. Say you are, or not even, let's not even do step 2. Let's say before you even get started and you are setting your vibe and you're setting your mood, right? So you got your lights on, you got your music going, you setting your mood, right? Let's say that. And you are watching some porn to get yourself in the sexual mood. Cool. Cool. You can do that. You can watch a porn, but I wouldn't have it on while I'm trying to practice, okay? Because again, it has to all be internal, okay? China said, can you bind by accident? Binding by accident, y'all, let's be for real. Let's be for real. And this is where I need integrity and accountability to come in place, huh? Not, I ain't gonna say everybody, but especially if you Black. We all know the blood in the spaghetti thing. I'm gonna say 90% of us don't eat at that girl house. She might put a little blood in your spaghetti. You don't eat that spaghetti. We hear those myths growing up, and we know and are very well aware of the dangers of utilizing blood energy. Now, you may not have been as intentional as you're chanting and doing certain things and you're infusing and all, you may not have been that intentional about it, but you were aware. You are aware of what you're doing. Okay, you are aware of what you're doing, huh? If you are at this point, if we are engaging in anything on our menstrual cycle, you doing anything in blood, you are anything like that. You are aware of the risk that you are taking. Okay, you're not accidentally having sex on your period. Okay, unless your timing was off. That's the only way I could think is if your timing was off, right? So you may not have known that it's coming down. You may not know that you are bleeding in that moment, and then in the midst of it, it comes down on you. That's one thing. But what's accidental? What's accidental binding? Other than that, what is accidental binding? That's my question. What if you can't finish without? Okay, so if you can't finish, that's a whole nother thing we'll have to unpack. If you can't finish without watching that, that's a whole nother thing that we'll have to unpack, because that means that your pleasure is connected to another source, which would be the porn. Okay, so that's a whole nother. We'll have to break that bond, that pleasure bond, that bond between your pleasure and that other source. Okay, so that's a whole nother topic. Are audiobooks okay to listen to? What audiobooks? I mean, sure. But you're listening to an audiobook as you are elevating in sexual pleasure? Like, like again, with sex magic, y'all, it's all about internal. It's all about being internal. So even after a while, the sounds, I'm telling y'all, when you are at peak pleasure, sound drowns out. Everything that's happening around you drowns out. Okay. And that's why I said sometimes even your connection with your person may drown out. Okay. It just drowns out. All you are internal. And when you are internal and you are elevating in this energy, y'all, we gonna have to we I said a while ago, I think this was back when I did the video with Ia and Darcel. I told you I was gonna do a class. So I said I might do a class on the art of seduction and sexual energy. I said that in the video with Ia and Darcel, and I'm realizing I might have to do this. Yes, you go deaf and blind sometimes with a good orgasm. Okay, come on now. It be sounding like, sounding like you underwater. And I'm realizing that y'all, I might really need to do this class, because I want everybody to, even if you're not practicing sex magic, I want y'all to be able to experience a great, beautiful orgasm. I want y'all to be able to experience, tapping into your sensual self, connecting with your sacral energy, because those are steps right there. Tap into your sensual, connect with your sacral, elevate that energy, and really truly experience a good, beautiful orgasm. Okay, so maybe even with this, I'm realizing now, even with sex magic, you may need to how could I put this? You may need to, before you focus on sex magic, you may just need to practice sex. You may need to just solo practice sex. Solo practice sex. That may need to be a thing. Okay. You might need to solo practice sex because, I want you to be able to achieve an orgasm, even without focusing on manifesting. I just want you to be able to achieve an orgasm. Okay. Everybody deserves orgasms is a birthright. Orgasms is a basic human right. Everybody deserves a good orgasm. Everybody. That's a human right. That's the law. I don't know what law. It's in the law somewhere. That's in the Constitution. Okay? That's one of the five. What they call it, the five freedoms. The freedom to orgasm. It's in there. It's an asterisk under freedom of press. It's an asterisk. It says press sacral orgasm. That's what it says. Okay, so we gotta talk about that. Do you already have a video on how to break sexual binding? No, I don't. I may need to create a video on that. But I have a video on dispelling, but maybe I'll do a video on breaking you know, binding rituals. How to break binding rituals. But okay, y'all, I'm moving back through these bottom ones to see if I missed any questions. When taking in the release wait, when taking in the release is going to help benefit his manifestation or both? Oh, when taking in the release, okay. So basically, if you swallow, is it going to help benefit his manifestation or both? It will help connect, almost in a sense. It could be a binding ritual, taking in the release. Okay, but y'all are already bound. If you're doing this with somebody that you are already bound to, a partner, okay, like I'm talking about a husband or wife, somebody that you are already lifetime bound to, and you are swallowing, it is basically enhancing your connection to their manifestation. So it's binding the two of you to the manifestation. So it's just deepening the attachment. Okay, it's deepening the attachment, and I don't want y'all to do this with just any old body. Okay, you shouldn't just be swallowing up any old body. Hi, I think my ex's spirit is having. Now, Brandy, much love to you, Brandy. You definitely go watch my video on dispelling. Go watch my video on how to dispel negative energy. And I want you to practice those rituals that I shared in the dispelling video. Okay? Go watch the video on dispelling negative energy. Brandy, God bless you. Okay, go watch that. All right, family. On that note, that's my cue. Huh? That's that's my cue to head on out. Okay, I love y'all, family. Again, this may need to be done in steps. You may need to practice sex before you practice sex magic. Practice bringing yourself to a full, beautiful, healthy orgasm. Okay. And then practice sex magic. And remember what I said, that it can be done solo or in partnership. Okay. I love y'all. Wellness community. Shout out to y'all. Happy 111 day again. Okay. Sending you lots of love and manifest wisely. Manifest wisely. Hey, Daddy. Tell the people, hey, look at the people. Okay. All right. Love y'all, family. And I will see y'all soon. All right. Peace.